Hey audio listener, welcome to Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Check out our Patreon and Locals community for exclusive content, access to our private Discord, and so much more. And don't forget to review our podcast to help spread the word. And now, let's dive into the adventure.
That was funny.
So I believe Anthony won the recap last week.
He did.
He did.
Onward, ever forward we go.
Oh, okay. All right. So last session we started off in some pretty dire straits with the ship, not having any communications with the other ships and the other pods, correct? I think. Mm-hmm. And we did get a recording of a wolf basically in some serious distress. Casimir had a pretty intense PTSD moment. Mm-hmm. And as Shukaku, I was asked to fix the solar panels so we could get our ship up and running a little bit more smoothly. The party went to go survey the land and to figure out what the issue was with this wolf. We ended up finding a wolf in a trap, fought 3 raptors and a huge carnotaur, thanks to people sacrificing stuff. And then we found the trap was some sort of weird alien make, it seemed. Mm-hmm. And then in the dreams...
Don't like that.
Everybody had dreams of this weird chimera deer goddess lady.
Also don't like that.
Yes, neither did I. Basically telling
great.
us that there needed to be balance and that we needed to not kill her creations. And that punishment would...
If that's how you took it.
befall... Well, that's what it said. Punishment would befall those of us who were destructive. And basically that was most of what happened. I mean, there were some little things here and there.
I mean, you guys got the wolf.
The wolf did have to lose its
brought it
leg.
back.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
The wolf lost. And I was
Shukaku
fascinated.
wants to make the leg.
Oh, yeah.
Wants to
that's
make a
right.
leg for the wolf.
No, if I remember correctly, we left off at, you guys were all just going to bed?
No, weren't we walking on the... I was walking on the beach
That at nighttime, right, though?
at nighttime.
Yeah.
Because we had gone to
just wanna
check on the wolf.
Get the settings set.
I had spent a little bit of time trying to determine what the trap was.
Yeah, and you
Right.
failed miserably, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the energy faded away, basically. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed like
He
really
tried
bad.
to sting at you, and you're just like, no, yeah, that's right.
No, I know. I love Tony for that, though.
Did you were falling asleep on top of the ship?
I felt
Right?
I slept on top of the
Yeah,
ship.
yeah. I remember
With your
that.
metal-
Oh, and I had my little robot buddies.
Yeah.
And your tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
And your one
My-
robot buddy's doing really well.
Yeah, well, he's getting an upgrade.
Oh, something else we can talk about later. But also, if you want to change your creation to straight up engineering, we'll talk about it later.
Oh,
I
yeah,
meant
yeah,
to bring
yeah.
that up before we started. but
Creation to straight up engineering.
We'll just call it engineering. I can say roll engineering.
Oh, okay.
We can talk because that's
Can't
what it
I
is.
still do logic then? I mean, it's the same
Well,
thing.
here's what I
basically.
was.
Real
I don't want
quick.
to take too much
No, go
time
ahead.
for the
No,
game.
no, I think
Because I was thinking about, because after I was talking about it, because we've had a lot of discussion on the Discord about it, and really what it is you're looking at what are the functions that attribute can do.
Right.
And even separating yourself from the names of the boons and banes, creation has everything that you really want to do.
I know, which is annoying.
Yeah, and so the idea behind it in the game, from a game perspective, the extraordinary abilities are what the game wants you to use to do those things.
Right,
So
I get
Jake's
it.
done it with other games too, is just crossing out and saying, this is
I
engineering.
literally found character sheets that all the extraordinary attributes are blank, and you write in what fills it. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, I mean, that is
just-
the beauty of open legend,
know.
is being able
Right.
to take and change those
I guess for
things.
me, just call it engineering because it fits your character. I'll even say roll engineering.
So do you want me to then take... Well, the thing that sucks is that I don't have feat points to put into attribute substitution, which I would still need for logic in the first place. Because I don't have the points to put into one or the other right now. You know,
Right.
the ability points.
I mean, I would.
No, what he... Well, sorry, go ahead.
No,
Jake.
go ahead.
We had just happened to just talk about this, actually. It was a good conversation.
He was.
But what I think Jake agreed with me is like to like fix stuff rather. And I know it might be you kind of want to roll logic, so that's something to wrestle with. But you would just roll engineering
Right, I'd be fine with
to
that.
do that.
But so I guess I would.
But I
do-
still need logic for the feat of, I think I do, the craft extraordinary objects.
No, you can use creation for that. I think.
Can you?
Right?
Let's double check. But
I'm checking right
And I
now.
don't
also,
mind-
Jake could make that ruling as well.
I guess I was gonna say if we want to do a group vote, if everybody's okay with it, I would let you repurpose your points.
Logic or learning?
for craft extraordinary.
Okay.
I would. Yeah.
Which
mean,
is exactly why I
Right,
specifically
which makes
put
sense.
into logic, because my character is a tinker.
I mean, personally, if you
I don't know what the balance of game mechanics is for that.
if everybody's okay with it, I will allow it, and we'll call your creation engineering. Move your points from logic to engineering, or logic to creation, and then if something seems unbalanced later on, because craft extraordinary item, especially with our wealth level system, we'll keep it in balance.
I think so.
Because he's not going to just be handing out max items to everybody.
Well, I
you
can
can't
only
carry them
hand
all.
out anything that's one level higher than what I already have.
Correct.
Unless, I think... Well, yeah, it depends on the level of craft extraordinary item that I have, which currently is only tier 1.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Each level gives you another level higher than your current wealth level. Wait, this actually does say creation, learning, or logic.
That's what I thought.
But then up here, it specifies learning and logic.
Oh, any extraordinary.
Okay, yeah, that I did not read.
So it works.
Okay, good. No,
I thought
I'm
so.
just happy about that.
I was like, wait a minute, I'm trying to
I was
like rack my
what would be the
brain. I'm
balance,
like,
balance idea.
so if you
Still
if-
seems weird though, because logic is also the jerry-rigging devices and all that other stuff, learning languages. So if I take all of my points away, then I lose all of that.
But do you? If it's engineering?
But engineering doesn't give you those specific things: deciphering a code, innovate a new crafting method,
and I would
jerry-rigging
argue
a device. I
those
mean,
are
unless you want to say
right.
that it does, in which case, then I'm okay. Whatever, we'll just do it.
I mean, as long as you control yourself and you're not. No,
Yeah,
for
I
real.
know 100%
Well, you know
what you're
how I
saying.
play.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play the character as the character
That's
is.
what I'm getting at. So if the group's okay with it, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as you're not like summoning celestials all of a sudden because
I'm obviously not even gonna be doing that anyway.
But you know what I mean.
Which I didn't think could happen, but now I'm not so sure. So,
Is everybody okay with it? I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah.
Balance wise, it's gonna be fine. It's rolling a tribute dice, so
yeah, to me it makes sense for everything that Tony wants to do with the
it
character.
fits his character. You're an
Yeah.
engineer essentially.
Except.
Well, I'm a tinker.
Except what?
No, I accept the
Oh, I
terms.
accept. Okay, not that.
Except the
Yeah,
terms.
it sounded like you said.
Except. So here we go.
Oh, boy.
1 hour later.
Have that conversation.
So I want to paint a picture when you're ready.
Sure.
Okay. So you're gonna switch them?
I did.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Takes like 2 seconds to do on Hero Mustard.
And as long as you don't lose, you don't really have to change anything else, and just call it engineering. I'll try to remember to roll engineering.
Cool, then I should be able to summon my robots.
Boom. Yeah.
And that
I'm
makes
excited.
sense.
I love it.
Awesome.
All right.
I'm happy.
All right. So it is.
Have we gained any experience yet?
No.
Okay.
I don't
just
give.
just
I
wanted
don't
to
give experience.
He swatted it.
No.
I was like, did we?
That's why I was asking, because I need.
We didn't die.
I need boom
Hey, we got a wolf
yes.
though.
Yes.
summon creature.
Absolutely.
focus. So,
100%.
Now you're making me feel guilty.
which
that I
will
haven't
come
given
soon.
No.
Just don't worry about it. I'll get it when we get that. I'll get
Will
it.
you get that though? No. All right. So it is like late night because you were still standing with the wolf, correct? And Svetlana was working on him. See, that's what I'm trying to remember exactly where we left off.
I know. Ro and I had that moment,
Yep.
and then she went to walk on the beach. Yeah, I think I stayed with the wolf.
Okay. I just want to.
And
set up a little
I think we were
barricade.
there and I was just cutting off its leg and you got a hold of Svetlana and said that we'll need a new leg.
Yep.
And I think that's kind of where we left.
Well, and
Fuck.
Shukaku said he wanted to build it.
Right. He and Svetlana will have to fight over that one. This has been another fantastical episode of Jacob's Lab, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a review on your podcast app of choice to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us to continue creating high-quality content, but you will also gain access to bonus content and our private Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. Don't forget to check our podcast description for the music and ambience that we use, and thank you so very much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time.